Hello everyone. Welcome to JamJac channel. For today's episode, we will take a review about this mobile fighter, which is the Devil Gundam. But before we begin, make sure to smash that like button. And if you are new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for more review videos like this. Let's get started. The JDG-00X Devil Gundam, Dark Gundam in the English dub, was a mobile fighter in the anime television series, Mobile Fighter G Gundam. History. The Ultimate Gundam was created in the space colony of Neo Japan by Dr. Raizo Kasu and his eldest son, Kyoji Kasu, with the noble purpose of restoring the Earth through the use of nanomachines. The Ultimate Gundam's nanotechnology was incredible, capable of self-evolution, self-regeneration, and self-replication, which would heal the Earth after it was ravaged by so many years of war and misuse. However, shortly before the 13th Gundam fights were scheduled to begin in the year future century 60, the Ultimate Gundam was stolen, and Mikino Kasu, Raizo's wife, and Kyoji's mother, was murdered. The alleged culprit was none other than Kyoji Kasu, who fled to Earth with the Ultimate Gundam with the Neo-Japanese military in hot pursuit. The Ultimate Gundam was severely damaged by the atmospheric re-entry, and it crash-landed on Earth. Evolution. After the crash, the Ultimate Gundam's systems malfunctioned, causing its programming to become corrupted as it began to repair the damage it had sustained. It eventually evolved into the monstrous Devil Gundam, following a new version of its primary directive to heal the Earth. As the Devil Gundam saw it, the problem with the Earth was humanity. Major Ulubi Ishikawa was soon sent to recapture the Devil Gundam at the crash site, but the Devil Gundam easily overpowered the mobile suit forces that were sent after it, leaving Ulubi as the only survivor. For his part in creating the Devil Gundam, Dr. Kasu was sentenced to be cryogenically frozen. Domon Kasu, the younger son of Dr. Kasu, who was away training to be a master martial artist when the theft of the Ultimate Gundam occurred, was forced to become the official Gundam fighter for the nation of Neo Japan. Domon was told that he must both win the Gundam fight tournament and recover the Devil Gundam. If Domon was able to do both, his father's sentence would be overturned and he would be unfrozen, but if he failed, his father would stay frozen forever. Infuriated at his brother for murdering his mother, stealing the Ultimate Gundam, and leaving his father to an icy prison, Domon set out to Earth at the start of the 13th Gundam fight with a picture of his brother Kyoji in hand, and asked everyone he met if they had seen him. 13th Gundam Fight. As the Gundam fight went on, Domon eventually made his way to the Shinjuku area of Tokyo, where he was attacked by strange yellow, cyclopic mobile suits. Domon was saved by his old mentor, Master Asia, who destroyed several of the mobile suits before he led him to safety. The mobile suits were the Death Army, pawns who were created by the Devil Gundam to guard it while it hibernated beneath Shinjuku and continued to recuperate and evolve. The Devil Gundam's corrupted nanomachines, known as DG cells, were actively creating weapons, raising the dead as zombies to become the pilots for its Death Army mobile suits, controlling living human beings and animals, and assimilating new technology so that the Devil Gundam could grow. Upon exploring the subways beneath Shinjuku, Domon discovered the Devil Gundam and something else that shocked him. Several of the other nations' Gundam fighters were under its control. Shibodi Crockle, Sai Saichi, Argo Gulski, and George de Sand were all under the influence of the DG cells, and to make matters worse, Master Asia was allied with the Devil Gundam not because he was under its control, but because he believed that he could use the Devil Gundam to remove mankind from the Earth so that nature could restore itself. The other Gundam fighters were saved by the sacrifice of the old Shuffle Alliance. The Devil Gundam then finished evolving into its second stage, and it erupted from beneath the ground. Domon fought the Devil Gundam in his own GF-13017NJ Shining Gundam and tried to damage it with his ultimate Shining Finger sword attack, but due to his hesitation of wanting to kill Kyoji, Domon missed and the energy was absorbed into the Devil Gundam. That allowed the Devil Gundam to make a complete recovery, and it made its escape along with Master Asia. Guyana Highlands. At the urging of Neo Germany's Gundam fighter, Schwarz Bruder, Domon went to South America to train in the Guyana Highlands, the very location where Master Asia had trained him to be a martial artist. However, the Devil Gundam and Master Asia followed Domon and attacked with massive hordes of Death Army variations and Gundam heads, and devastated the Guyana Highlands. Domon's Shining Gundam was able to defeat the Devil Gundam and its hordes, but in the process was severely damaged by Master Asia. During his fight with the Devil Gundam and Master Asia, Dr. Mikamura and Major Yu Luby sent Domon the new GF-13017NJ2 God Gundam, after Rain Mikamura confirmed that Domon had stayed behind and used it to defeat Master Asia and fled the Guyana Highlands to get to Neo Hong Kong in time for the finals. Although it appeared destroyed after its battle with the Shining Gundam, the curse of the Devil Gundam would not be ended that easily. Under the consultations of Master Asia and Wang Yunfat, the leader of Neo Hong Kong, the Devil Gundam's remains were transferred to Hong Kong, the location of the Gundam Fight Finals. Wang believed that he could use the Devil Gundam to make his rule of the Earth permanent. However, the Devil Gundam was badly damaged, and worst of all, Kyoji was on the brink of death and almost worthless as the Devil Gundam's core life unit. Wang set out to find a way to try and replace Kyoji, and his scientists discovered that a male was not as suited to be the core life unit as a female, the givers of life. Wang schemed to make Allenby Beardsley, the fighter for Neo Sweden, the Devil Gundam's new core life unit. Master Asia, on the other hand, believed that Domon should be the new core unit, as he was the strongest fighter among the finalists. 13th Gundam Fight Finals. As the final battle royale, the last fight of the Gundam Fight Tournament, began. The Devil Gundam was set loose on Lantau Island. It was here that Domon learned the truth. The Neo-Japanese military, led by Yu Luby, were the ones who had attempted to steal the Ultimate Gundam, murdered Domon and Kyoji's mother, and froze Dr. Kasu to keep that a secret, while Kyoji took the Ultimate Gundam to prevent the military from stealing it. Schwartz Bruder was actually a clone of Kyoji who was created through the use of DG cells on the corpse of the real Schwartz Bruder. Kyoji tried to use Schwartz to lead Domon to the Devil Gundam so that he would kill him and destroy the Devil Gundam. Armed with the knowledge that he had been lied to, Domon was forced to grant his brother's pleas for a mercy killing and used the Sekiha Tenkyoken against his brother and his clone, which rendered the Devil Gundam useless. Domon was crowned the winner of the Gundam fights, and brought victory home to Neo Japan, but Yu Luby recovered what little remained of the Devil Gundam and transported it to his home colony of Neo Japan, intending to reconstruct it for military purposes. Yu Luby followed Wang's research and chose a woman to be the new core life unit, Domon's partner, Rain. Reactivating more powerful than ever, the Devil Gundam grew at an alarming rate, absorbing the entire colony of Neo Japan to become the colony Devil Gundam. This form was vastly unlike all previous evolutions, as most of its body structure was composed of gigantic Gundam heads, with a drastically different primary head design. Yu Luby, driven mad with power, declared that he would be the Earth's permanent ruler, and the other nations responded by declaring war on Neo Japan. To gain access to the interior, Dr. Mikamura atoned for his crimes by releasing Dr. Kasu before he died. As the armies of the world fought the colony Devil Gundam, the Shuffle Alliance infiltrated the interior of the colony to try and stop the Devil Gundam at its source. Yu Luby, now little more than an avatar to allow the Devil Gundam to talk to its human foes, attempted to stop them by transforming the power generator into the monstrous Grand Master Gundam, a gigantic fusion of the Devil Gundam's four kings. Yu Luby and his new Gundam were defeated by the Shuffle Alliance's Team Attack Bakunetsu Shuffle Dome Ken, erupting Shuffle Alliance attack, and Yu turned to dust. While his allies stood behind to hold off the regenerating Grand Master Gundam, Domon ventured deeper into the colony. Final evolution. When Domon arrived at the core, he briefly glimpsed Rain embedded in a wall. However, she was quickly enveloped by the wall as it manifested a smaller, although still significantly larger than the God Gundam, combat form to protect its core unit. This core Devil Gundam was said to be a manifestation of Rain's desire to keep Domon away due to her feelings of grief, as she felt the crimes of her fathers were hers as well. It overwhelmed its foe with its vastly superior power and regenerative abilities. To make matters worse, any damage Domon inflicted to the unit caused Rain to suffer equal amounts of pain due to her link with the Devil Gundam. In his moment of weakness and with encouragement from the Shuffle Alliance and Allenby, Domon finally admitted his love for Rain. After she heard his cries, Rain broke from the Devil Gundam. Despite losing its core life unit, the Devil Gundam remained functional, although it appeared to enter a feral state, and attempted to attack Domon and Rain. In response, the duo combined their power and love into a new attack, the Sekiha Love Tenkyoken, which pierced through the core Devil Gundam before it obliterated it completely. With its core unit completely destroyed, the colony Devil Gundam lost all power, imploded, and ended the conflict once and for all. The skeletal remains of the mechanical titan remained in Neo-Japan as the survivors of the battle regrouped and debated their futures. Technology and combat characteristics. The Devil Gundam, originally called the Ultimate Gundam, was a unique mesh of technological and organic science, created by Dr. Kasu to be used as a vessel for the three theoretical abilities: self-recovery, self-replication, and self-evolution. In essence, it was a Gundam that could independently maintain and improve itself. Dr. Kasu hoped that its abilities could later be transferred to humans, physically improving and evolving the human body to be free of illness and disease. Those powers could also theoretically restore the Earth, which had been ravaged by the Gundam fights. However, due to a malfunction, the Ultimate Gundam's programming became twisted and sinister. It decided the only way to restore the Earth was to destroy humanity. Unlike most other Gundams in the future century, the Devil Gundam was a gigantic machine with a variable frame that allowed it to adapt to situations. It even developed sentience through this ability. Despite its power, the Devil Gundam required a life form to operate as its core, with the user connected via organic wires instead of the mobile trace system. It operated at its strongest with a female as its core life unit, as they were able to create new lives. No matter its form, the Devil Gundam usually retained a main head resembling a giant black Gundam head, out of which protruded a smaller mobile fighter torso with bulky red and orange armor. While it was equipped with the standard head Vulcans and a highly destructive beam cannon in its platform head, the Devil Gundam relied more on its special abilities and physical prowess in battle. Using self-recovery, the Devil Gundam could instantly repair any damage it sustained, either restoring lost parts or replacing them with organic wiring which it could shape into other forms. With self-multiplication, the Devil Gundam could produce its own units, the Death Army, a legion of mobile suits that fought and operated in its stead and relayed information by melding with its frame to gain experience and knowledge. It later created Gundam heads which could travel underground and were equipped with beam cannons. Lastly, with self-evolution, the Devil Gundam could change into more powerful forms, starting from its base Ultimate Gundam form, to a mobile fighter form, and finally to a colony-sized form, the Colony Devil Gundam. It could pass on those abilities to other humans through DG cells from exposure. If done to Gundam fighters, this could change their Gundams as well. Armaments. Vulcan Gun. Like most Gundams of its time, the Devil Gundam featured 4 Vulcan guns mounted in its head, which were primarily used for close-range defense or for thwarting movement. Devil Finger. The Devil Gundam's final form could sprout a pair of massive clawed hands from its shoulders. Beam Cannon. A high-powered beam weapon that could be seemingly generated from anywhere on the Devil Gundam's body. The anime depicted them as barrages of beams fired from the fingertips of its back-mounted arms. In the video games, it was shown that the beams were also fired from the protrusions on the shoulders, its chest, and the base of its head. Special equipment and features. DG cells. Artificial cells produced by the Devil Gundam and spread through direct contact. Physically, they appear as a silver hexagonal coating that replicates and spreads over the skin and any other articles of clothing, just stopping at the head. Those who gain DG cells are mentally and physically corrupted into evil pawns of the Devil Gundam and subsequently gain abilities based on it, although a couple individuals, such as Schwartz Bruder, managed to resist possession despite being run solely by DG cells. Its name probably originated from the first letters of the Devil Gundam's name. Self-evolution. Grants the Devil Gundam the ability to evolve and improve itself by changing into new, more powerful forms, with even greater forms being accessible when it has a female as its core unit. Its highest form reached is a winged, planetary body called Devil Colony. This also allowed Gundams exposed by DG cells to transform into radically different and more powerful machines, such as Kowloon's transformation into Master and Nero's into Heaven's Sword. Self-replication. Allows the Devil Gundam to generate offshoots of itself to act as its ears and eyes while it rests in its lair. At first, it produced mobile suits, the Death Army, which spawned off variants to cover a wide variety of combat roles. Later, the Devil Gundam spawned Gundam heads, snake-like machines that could travel underground and were equipped with powerful beam cannons located in their mouths. Self-regeneration. Allows the Devil Gundam to instantly repair any damage, no matter how severe. This is greatly diminished without a core life unit. This power can also be used to reanimate dead corpses, as shown with the Death Army soldiers and Gentle Chapman. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and share this video. Thank you for watching.